Hey guys, I'm here with Jesse Kershaw from Ford Performance. He's going to walk us through some of the new parts that they're debuting here at PRI.
Travis, we've got a lot of excitement here for 2015. Let's start with crate engines. Lots of new crate engine offerings. Cobra Jet crate engine, we showed the car at SEMA. We're announcing it available as a crate engine independently here at PRI. We've got a new illuminator, which is based off the 5.2 liter block and cylinder heads, but with a standard cross-plane crank. That'll replace the old Illuminator XS in our lineup. And we've got probably the biggest announcement is our new Coyote power modules, which is Coyote engine install kit. We showed the manual trans at SEMA. Now we're showing the automatic trans here. So it's got the 6R80 with all calibration behind it. We've got it in a 1981 Capri to kind of show a typical installation. We're going to have pricing on the automatic kit first quarter. We're announcing pricing on the manual kit, which is $15,950 MSRP, and those will be available to order starting in January. And then trickle down from those components, like we talked about the 5.2 Illuminator XS, we've got the 5.2 block, and we've got the 5.2 cylinder heads available for sale now, along with the head gasket change kit and some camshafts that are from the Illuminator engine that are for the cross-plane timing, but are still the 14-millimeter lift like you'd see on GT350 to go into these 5.2 liter heads. So a lot of exciting stuff on the front for crate engines.
Now with the 6R80 transmission, are you guys going to offer that separately with its own controller?
No, it will be controlled by the powertrain control module like we put in the Coyote engines, the install kits. We've always done just a manual install kit, but it will be the automatic. We are looking at selling it with the install kit and the automatic transmission for customers who already have a Coyote engine as kind of an upgrade. That'll be a little further down the road in 2016. Right now we're focusing on the whole module as a complete package.
Yeah, very cool. So notice you guys have a display with the new GT350 heads, crank, rods, things like that. You want to walk us through some of the changes that are on the GT350 heads versus just a standard GT head?
Yeah, the GT350 head modifications are very similar to what was on the last gen car between the base GT and the Boss. So the runners are CNC ported. There's some lightning holes underneath the intake runners on the cylinder head. It's got a different grade of aluminum designed for greater durability under high heat situations. Hollow stem valves, larger diameter intake and exhaust valves, and a heavier spring rate on it, so you can have a higher RPM. Unlike the Boss heads, that basically, even though they were CNC ported, had the same runner size as the base GT head. The GT350 head is a larger runner, both intake and exhaust.
And do you have to have the larger bore of the 5.2 block to run those heads with the bigger valves?
You don't have to do it. We've actually tested it on a stock 5-liter bore size, but you will not see as great of a performance increase because the valve is partially shrouded. So it is definitely performance that you can add to your 5-liter, but to see the maximum, you'll want to go to the bigger bore 5.2 block as well. So on the heels of launching the Cobra Jet at SEMA, we're actually all sold out on that now. All 50 dealers have been accounted for, the 50 units. But there's so much interest in the drag racing market with the 2015 car that we are launching a new 2015 Mustang body in white kit, and its MSRP is going to be $79.95. You'll be able to order that starting in January. And then shortly after that, we're going to have a competition kit, which includes the body in white, plus the majority of the factory trim needed to build a competition drag car. And that's very similar to what we did in 2010 and 2013, and we'll have pricing available probably middle of first quarter next year on that.
So I noticed you guys have a 2.3 liter EcoBoost short block. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It's a factory 2.3 liter block that we have some machining differences at the plant done, and then afterward we press in a deck plate to kind of make it closer to a solid deck so it can handle a little more power, and then we put a full forged bottom end in it. So it's like a 2.3 liter Illuminator short block.
Thank you very much.